started. One here. 3, 4. Yep. Well, we need the TV. Are we putting something up? Yeah. Oh. Okay. You're learning. Wave at yourself, Michelle. It's me. I know. Not yet. Because it's a specific URL, you know. After my watch. Okay, well, we want to protect everyone's time, so we're just going to jump into it. Jenna, I figured you could computer it up. I'm happy to do whatever also. But really, Jenna and I wanted to do this just because obviously you guys know there's now a KW Canva partnership. So we all have Canva Pro accounts that we all have our own individual access to, which is super exciting. And something that we want you guys to be leveraging and see the easiness of it. So today, like the class says, it's Canva 101. So really, it's just all about login and setup today, a quick little like interface thing. So where you can go to create things and projects and things like that. Some like core tools that you'll use, and then we'll do a little bit of some hands-on type of things. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, so step one obviously is going to be you all unlocking your account. And for those that have done it, that's cool. Just follow along because I want you guys to bookmark this as well. But Jenna, if you want to go to canva.kw.com. So for your all's KW logins, and definitely use this time to do this. That's what this is going to be a workshop. So if you have not already into your computer now, go to canva.kw.com. And the tricky part with this is eventually, once you guys have logged in and created that login, you're not going to have an issue. I can just go to canva.com and access my account. But if you guys have multiple Canva accounts or something like that, canva.kw.com is what's going to give you the login using your command account. So everyone, you should be on canva.kw.com. Okay. You guys all on that login screen? Should be using your command login. I just want to make sure no one's having issues. Yep, you're there. Peyton, Travis, any issues? Cool. Awesome. Okay, so as you guys know, you'll do your security login and all things that comes up. And then if you guys are ever in doubt, you notice this KW looking branding on that Canva homepage. It's all red. Yes. Canva.kw.com. And this URL is all in that packet next to you. You're welcome. Okay, go with me. So you guys notice your Canva homepage, it looks maybe a little different if you pay attention to that kind of thing. Canva is typically like a bluish purple. Now it should be bright red. You should not have any confusion if you're in their KW account or not. But yeah, let's jump into the homepage. Jenna, I don't want to take them through just kind of what exists on this page. Not anything like specific, like the designs, obviously, but just what they can access on this homepage.
Yeah, so here you can like search up previous designs that you have made already. And then right here you can like view all of the different types of things that you've made, like sheets, documents, presentations, social media, which are kind of sized depending on what social media website you're using. So like if you're using Facebook, there's things specifically for Facebook. Um, and then right here, there's like a sidebar. So there's like a create button. The home page is what we're on right now. And then projects, templates, brand, Canva AI, and then an apps tab. I did not mean to click that.
Lots of stuff. And two, there's a couple other things up there. So like templates you can click on next to your designs up at the top. This is where you can click on that, Jenna. This is what's going to take you to your normal Canva that you recognize. I've heard a couple people say that they're noticing there's not as many templates in the KW account, that it's all there. I think just because of the way it's set up, you have to search, and the more you use it, these are going to start to be more of what you use. But it's literally Canva, so you have access to all the same templates you had before. What's a random template we could
like open house?
Yeah,
like you can search up open house flyer and templates. If you're like, oh, I'm not creative, like I don't want to start from scratch, like I don't know what looks good, like you can look up open house flyer and see all of these different templates and kind of choose which one works best for what you want to put on your flyer for that.
And it's in that flyer layout, right? So
yeah.
You don't need to be, oh, I want to make sure this is going to fit my flyer.
Yeah.
That's what Canva is kind of good at helping with, is you don't and should not have to be worrying about the resizing of here.
Which one?
Just any of them. You can erase the whole thing if you need to, which I think is just important to know. You just need like a starting point, or maybe you like the font that's used on here. Then that's what you're going to do. Yeah, you can access it in Command, but there's a specific URL. So it's loading up a design, one of the templates that we chose. And then as everything kind of loads in.
This computer's slow, sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of why it's slow. I didn't know it was
slow. Yeah, I just picked a
random template.
Yeah.
Really, and we're not going to go much further on this part yet, but I just wanted you guys to see. So like you click on the template, you can click on the different verbiage. If you don't make it bigger, make it smaller. You can erase 1, 2, 3 anywhere street just by backspacing it, getting rid of it. Edit the address. Or we're going to go deeper in all of this.
Yeah.
But like the photo that's down at the back, you could remove that photo just to quickly enter in one of your photos. You just hover over it and it does all that. Snaps. But just wanted to give you guys that overview. Go back to the home page. And I want you all to take a peek again over here at this sidebar. So there's projects. So yes, on this screen here, you're going to be able to access your recent designs and things. But if you go ahead and click on projects, Jenna, under projects, this is where, without a doubt, you will see your things. It's also where you can see your organized folders of all of your future designs. So this is maybe where you want to go and make a folder for open house flyers. open house social media graphics, things like that, if you want to be organized in that kind of way. You don't need to be in Canva. That's a personal preference, but clicking on projects is going to be where you can quickly access every single one of your designs, whether it's recent or not. Okay. 2 would be your brand kit over here. You can click brand on the left for me, Jenna. So in your guys' brand, which I want you all to click on in there, this is where you're gonna access and should see a lot of the KW branded templates. Okay. We are under brand.
Kind of on the left sidebar right here.
Okay. Yep, we're under brand templates. But next I want to hop up into the brand kit. So in this brand kit here, this is where you can go to quickly find and pull stuff logos, have specific coloring, just so you can make sure that all of your graphics and all of that has that same color red, same color gray, just because there are thousands and thousands of differences in those. So it's just really important to use these different color codes. And the reason of its importance is it sticks out like crazy when you have a red background with maybe a logo on the front of it that has a different red. Might not matter to you, but in the brain, it matters. So please use the right colors, use the same ones for different things. But also something, and I know Jenna can speak to this too, we both have a degree in marketing, but we know brand persona is everything, and you can have similar brands to people, but when you're posting multiple graphics a week, ideally, which you all are, you want to have the same fonts, you want to have the same language, you want all of that. Just because eventually, as you continue to do it, you want people to see a post or see a little sticker on the corner of a video and go, that's people, that's Will, you know, without even seeing your name.
So also look at your like profile. Like on Instagram, if you go to someone's profile, you can kind of see everyone's like all the posts that they've made. And if you like make it very consistent, it looks really good on your profile. Like that as a viewer, like you want to look at a brand, you don't want to see like all this like random stuff on there. When everything looks similar, it works.
Yeah, and people like, especially nowadays, we've been talking a lot about how AI is really taking over, and I love that. It's so important, and I'm a big user of it myself for all my things and my content, my captions on things. But now more than ever, especially in 2026, people are going to be craving relationship and human to human talking. So more to Jenna's point is don't get so caught up in like the brand templates and things like that, but make it fun, make it interesting. Post just normal videos of yourself baking cookies or going on your morning run, or Jennifer does a really great job at going on, you know, different city walks, and now she's even interviewing other people. So it's getting fun and creative, but no one's going to get tired of that content because it's not the same colorway every single time. It's not the same graphic every other day. It's different. People are going to want to connect with you and not just, no one wants to see your just sold.
Yeah.
It gets boring. So spruce it up a little bit, but keep everything consistent overall, right? So this is my bone to pick, but you should be able to have your own brand kit in here. That's something that we're suggesting to Canva, which I actually probably will post the link for Canva Enterprise. So similar to like our KW ideas, you now have like a new link for Canva, and that's one of the things that people are trying to push for, is us to have the ability to have our own individual brand kits again. Just because, you know, there's some of you that are on a team, right? You should be able to quickly access your team logo. And you will be able to, and I'll show you how, but yeah. So you just need to click up one over here, and then you'll be there. Yeah. No, and that's just simply because you have to be the one to create that yourself. But with this new Canva Enterprise account, it's not allowing the individual user to create a brand kit, which is just causing some hiccups. There's workarounds, very easy workarounds. This is just kind of for quick simplicity. But like Jenna, click on the KW one. This does have your equal housing, normal KW logos. I think it does need to be brokerage specific. And then different fonts and things like that. I'm just trying to figure out how I can edit these things. But just so you know, you guys will need our logos and things. And I know everyone struggles finding that equal housing. So that's in there. Most importantly, though, are the colors down at the bottom. Okay. Any notes, Jenna?
No, you said it all.
Okay.
Have you gone over the part, I missed some of it, I apologize. Have you gone over the part where we can convert from having our regular Canva account to your Canva account?
No.
Okay. Because I'm struggling.
Oh,
Okay. Ready? Kind of get the gist? Fun. Okay. Let's go ahead and create. So we're going to click create in the top left-hand corner. You can click that for just about anything. No matter where you are in Canva, that sidebar really goes away. And then let's go ahead and click on our social media option over here on the left. We're all there. Mary, with me? Michelle, are you with me? Andrew, are you with me? Okay. We created the design. Yep. Then we're going to go ahead and click Instagram post. So that should be the first popular one. You guys with me? Yes. Okay. Click on the post. Yep, we're on the post now. We're gonna make one, right? Yep. Let's make it fall. So fun. We got a blank slate. Everyone here? Yep. So now this is where Jenna spends quite literally almost half the day doing all this fun stuff. But we don't want to get crazy again. So this can lead, yes, to making a graphic if you want to continue to keep up with it, yes. But really, we just want to go over the how to, because I think there's some people that don't even know how to insert text into the graphic. So that's really, we're really basing it down so we know where everything is, how you can change things, all the stuff. So, Jenna, you kind of want to be my clicker.
Yep.
And throw in whatever you want to throw in, but is adding text. So Jenna's over here on the left. You guys can't see the mouse. She's over here on the left. She's clicking text. When you click text, you're immediately going to have some options that come up. You're going to have, you can add a text box. You can do Magic Write, which is an AI feature. And then it's going to pull up brand kits. So again, this is where your typical fonts that you use would pop up. And then below that are the thousands and thousands and thousands of fonts that you can choose from.
It just keeps going.
It keeps going. What I've been doing recently is I will Google the Canva pairings, and they have beautiful like font combinations that you can do. This just takes too long, and I will spend 30 minutes deciding and waste my time. So
I do look up like Pinterest or Google Images. Like when I make the calendar, I look up like October fonts, and then it'll show And some of the fonts that people make and you have to like download them separately. So I try to like look until I find one that I know for sure is already on Canva.
Yeah, there's a lot, but
Yeah.
there's of course always the little bit that aren't. So yes, you can add text that way, but then also, Jenna, if you want to just click on the graphic again and just type in the letter T. You can also quickly add in a text box that way. Just by pressing the letter T, but you want to make sure that you selected the graphic first. So when I say that, I just mean click on the blank square.
I'm just trying.
It makes things a little quicker. You know, like when you're somewhere in the page looking at images and you need to put a text box. Just press T. Figure out how to make the computer stop ringing.
No. I haven't figured that out.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so that's a letter, right? Now we want to focus on image and uploads. Now, I'm going to show you guys two different ways to do this because now we have the whole new enterprise thing. So hopefully this is actually going to save you some storage in your computers and your phones. So you don't need to be taking our MLS photos and putting them into Canva. They already exist. They're there. Okay, so let's go to uploads. So uploads is over here, similar to where the text box was. Okay, and a couple different things that you can do here. So you can record a quick video of yourself or audio right within Canva if you need to. Loving the interaction. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. You can upload files this way. So if you go and save a picture from an email or something, you can upload it there. So yep, that pulls up all your different files.
I don't even know what's in here.
Scary.
Should I open it?
No. No. Select a QR code.
So if you, yeah, it downloads. Yep.
So then all of your images are going to save over here.
And you only have to download it once.
They'll always be here.
But if you want to rename it something specific, you can go to these like three dots and then you can click on top of the like name of the like photo and then you can rename it so that if it gets lost in there with all the other pictures, you can just type in it and then it'll pop up.
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't keep that in your uploads? Or is that?
This
We're
is
in
the
the
uploads.
uploads.
Yeah.
And then you guys noticed too, but when she was right clicking on that QR code, you can also move it. You would be moving that to like a folder that lived over here. So like what I said at the beginning, you want to, it's not important, but creating folders maybe for all your different headshots, all your different logos, all of your different teams that you partner with and their possible logos, right? Things like that.
Well, I didn't right click, I just hovered
You can
over
do
it.
that, or I'm talking about the folders button that's right up here,
Oh, I see.
and you can upload them right to a folder. So pretty fun, pretty cool. You guys also notice you can upload things from other apps, such as Instagram. You can connect your Google Drive to this. I know a couple people save all their stuff in Google Drive strictly, so that's why that's going to be a really quick option for you. Now, I know a bunch of you probably use like stock photos. Those are just like silly photos you can pull from Google for maybe the front page of a buyer presentation or a listing presentation, like an agent handing someone a contract. Fake photos that are clearly not real. Do you want to go now? We're moving up over here from the left from uploads. We're going up 1, 2, 3 to elements. This is my favorite.
I
part.
love elements.
It's so fun. Well, yeah, Jenna, if you want to explain elements and kind of all the things, I was gonna go and show them like how they can also get like the stock photos from here and things like that.
Yeah. So basically, elements is a way that you can kind of get creative with your whatever you're creating. You can kind of search up anything from backgrounds to little stickers to like borders, things like that. There's also like shapes. So if you want like a square, you can just like click on the shape and it'll bring a square here, and then you can like fully resize it and change color, kind of whatever you want to do. You can do charts, you can add polls, and then frames is fun because if you want to add like your headshot onto a flyer, you can kind of choose what outline you want your headshot to be in.
They have a house one, which is fun.
So like if you want to like a fun little star, you can do that, and then you can go back into your uploads and pretend this QR code is a headshot. You can drag that QR code. Oh my gosh, it's so
Oh
slow.
my gosh.
There we go.
A
It's
QR
just an
code.
example.
Oh, it's
Yeah. It's just an example of uploading an image. So see how that QR code now like took the shape of it? That's kind of no. But like pretend that QR code is your headshot. Yeah. Yeah. That's just a fun little example on how to use. I wish. Usually I'll look up, I'm just going to use an example for what I use for the calendar. So I'll look up like fall background. And then there's graphics, photos. Yeah, thanks. And then you can kind of open up photos here and you can see all of the different like options. Same goes for like stock photos.
Now, if I wanted one of these to be my background photo, how would I go about making that my background photo?
I don't know if you do it a different way than me. But what I do is I drag it and then it'll fill up the screen like that. And then you just let go of it and it'll become your background. We need a clearance cache, I think.
Yep, so what we just did, we just basically assigned this photo as that new white background. So imagine you have a physical piece of paper, like your cute little fall, the pink, the greens, that's this. This is a
But
piece of paper, anything can be done on top of it.
it also kind of covered everything else that I put on there. So you can layer it and I can send it to the back, and everything that I had already put up there is now on top of the picture I just put. I know it doesn't look pretty right now, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
And then you can add text over it too. So you would just do what we did earlier with the text box. And you just add a text box and it'll just pop up right here. And then you can add whatever, you can move it around, you can change the font, color. And then graphics up here is another fun one, because if I looked up fall background, well, if I wanted like pumpkins,
There's anything and everything.
there's all of these little images and they're like transparent images that you can put onto your like flyer, whatever you're making. So if I want to say I want this pumpkin, I drag it over. Oh my gosh, it is so slow. And then it'll show up right here. And you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. And then you can even like turn it upside down if you wanted to. Mhm. We have pro accounts. Yep. So you have access to all the features. Yeah. So that's just a fun way to use like little stickers in your designs. This looks fun.
I think too, like type, click the graphic, type,
Right here.
no, sorry. the whole thing. Hit S,
X,
S.
S. Oh, sticky note.
Type O, not in there. Elements, you're playing around, looking around. I'm learning something. Good.
Mm.
The video's fun. So if you guys have seen any of the fun like reels that we post on our Seven Hills Facebook page, half of those videos obviously says one in here, but I pull them all from here. So I actually edit all of my reels and that kind of content. Same thing. So just how we did in elements, you're just gonna click videos and then you're gonna type whatever you want to type. I'll sometimes do door knocking or picking up the phone or drinking coffee. You can search anything.
Yeah, and you can put other elements in the video, like pumpkins or cool leaves or all kinds of, like you create.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really fun. I just did one last week.
Okay. So I want to show you guys also the card. You have a KW Canva, correct?
You gave me a code, but I've never been able to integrate the two.
Right. But you can log into our Canva KW.
No, I can only log in.
It's just canva.kw.com. I'm asking you to click this next part. So I and Emily, you should not need to leave the graphics that you're in to do this. But just make sure you're with me. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not. All right, okay. We're gonna click the hamburger up at the top. We're gonna get out of here. Yep, open menu. And then you can either click home. We just need to get back home. Take me home.
West Virginia.
So now
you
you see the design I just made. The beautiful design is now in my recent designs right here.
But something that we also notice, if you're not, if you see what this design is called, it just used because we hit T and it automatically opened that box. So it automatically labeled the design that. You will never ever find anything if that is the name. So you can see where Jenna is. She just went and clicked the title of that, and she can go ahead and edit the name. Love it. So where it says yours yeah. Okay. Let's go into let's go ahead and click brand again, really quick, over on the left. And this is how we're gonna make sure that you guys all have that MLS integration. Okay, this is gonna be huge, big time. Let's pick one. Diana, anyone?
Anyone?
Coming soon.
Where's that?
Third one.
We're gonna use this brand. You're welcome. You're welcome. So that's in the upload section. Use this brand template. Use this brand. Okay. So, everyone, this is the fun, exciting part. So, over here on the left again, you guys have an apps icon. Jenna, click your apps really quick, just because I want to see what comes up there, up at the top.
Where?
Up at the top, next to Discover. Your mouse is just on it.
Oh, your apps.
Okay, just kidding. Go back to Discover. Okay, so up at the top where it says search Canva apps, we all see this? It's totally okay if you don't. Just be honest and raise your hand. Oh, I don't see it. I love that. Thank you. On that search bar. Apps. Everyone's got apps. Okay, type in Keller Williams.
We have our own app.
Do we all see it? Woo! Yes! Look at it. Yep.
We're gonna.
Wow, this is gonna be right. Yeah, let it connect. Yeah.
Oh, it just connected to command.
Yeah.
So fancy. I wonder where we go. Because we're such great, we're the right brokerage, we're such great agents. And that's what.
It was.
It thinks I'm Lindsay. It's not letting me. Yeah.
So now what? I accepted all listings available.
Why does it think I'm Lindsay? Why does it?
Oh, cool. There it is. So much easier.
Why does it think I'm Lindsay? I'm on my Chrome account.
Yeah. Okay, so over on the left, you have an apps icon. That's right. And then it'll log you in here. Search bar is now right there.
It's kind of like, I know.
So click that right there. What's that one?
Trying to.
My face is already in there. I went under, I was under Lindsay. So if it's not, you never put your face in command. It's all out.
Not true, my face is in command. My face is in command and it did not fit.
Now, is your face in your
Went to her- I just went to her file.
Did it work, John?
No,
It's just not letting you in.
it keeps thinking Lindsay.
Your screen. Can it easily pass? See if I-
Oh my God.
I mean, I know you can slip it in, but it really does.
I don't know why.
Office phone number.
Yep, I'm in. So we were in.
Yeah, one of the- Anyone else having issues getting connected? Oh, it's just that mine was wrong.
For some reason, it was.
I mean, it's not connecting my, but my data from the. You say you're thinking what's the button from the main body, it's not connecting all that data into this.
No, no.
Why do that? But it is-
Guys, just go through the rest of the packet. It's like going through everything.
Yeah.
You'll be insane. The 5 seconds can I go here Monday?
Yeah.
So I'll go through it. So.
Feel free to reach out to us if you need anything. See ya. It gets worse like every month.
What is its name? What? What's the name?
Oh, it's the computer. It's like
connect that.
I think we need to, I'm pretty sure we just have to clear something off of this. It'll be fine.
Okay, are we all here? We're here. Thanks for waiting. All right. So what's really cool and fun is we can search for listings. So you can do a couple of things. Like you could click all listings here. And this is going to pull up just about every listing possible. But you can also search up at the top for address or by MLS number. So who has an active listing that we can search for? Yeah. 1315 CORRY. And if you do not have a listing, please either use this one.
There it
or
is.
Select one of the random ones. 1315 Corey. CORRY.
So just click on it.
Yep. Yep. Love the photos. Did next door do those? Yeah. Very cute. Yeah, so you can see Jenna is just scrolling through all of the different photos. And then, like, Jenna, let's update that kitchen photo in the middle of the flyer. Some cute ones there.
That's the same one.
So I want you guys to look at how Jenna is quickly dragging these photos from the MLS and updating this flyer. She's simply taking a photo and dragging it into that square, and it is updated. You guys are not gonna have to resize, not tweaking with things.
Which is what I've been doing, and it takes a lot of time.
It takes forever.
A lot of time.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to go out of here, so I want to do this.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to say that. Or
Yeah, so
You can edit.
You can go to coming soon, just click double click it,
You can edit any text in here.
and you can just double click it like she just did, and just type in your name.
Yep. Thanks.
what should I put? Make,
Okay. So
Uh.
now for
feature listing.
yeah, yeah, that's good.
And then,
Mary, you having issues? Good.
do we have our, do we have our logos in here already? Or no?
Scroll all the way at the bottom, maybe. Okay, so we still have some things to update in this flyer, like the address is still the 123 Main Street thing. The beds could be off, all of that. So Jenna, before you do that, click details up here on the left. This is gonna pull up all of the details to your listing.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Oh, cool.
Now,
Oh,
Will it pull up a coming soon or just a listing?
it should only pull up a listing. Jenna, try to do what you just did again. I don't think it can do that, but I figure it is. Nope. Okay. So the details is not drag and drop. That's gonna be plug and play. But again, you have it all right here for ease of that. No. It has to be active.
so I can like delete the address, pull it up here.
So we have the title, we have the list price, we have the entire description.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. Help with what? You might be dragging it into the corner of the image. So cute and fun. What else do we have over here on the left, Jenna? The description. What else is down there?
Beds, baths, the type, square feet. Um,
That's my friend. Just making sure. This his name popped up.
Yeah. Well, because he had access to the dating MLS site too. And, you know, Chad, she's like, yeah, let's do this together, Emily.
That's fun.
It is. It's very good. He has a different. Yeah, so we have the yin and yang right there. Yeah, we pull well together.
Totally. Okay. I'm gonna tap it all the time. Do, 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 do. We figuring that out back?
Like logo, 7 hills down at the bottom. This is
DDA. Yep. No, that's what's different. So we all learned to really love that about command editor. You could quickly switch. Canva, it's kind of the same thing as the text. You just need to override it.
Okay.
And add it.
or can I do something?
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be an or, yes.
Yeah, because you can just upload the correct logo and then drag and drop.
Right, but it's not gonna drag and drop. You have to reset it.
Why not?
Because it's not an image. Like it's on image box.
Oh, it's not.
You can drag and drop.
I'm like, what is it then if it's not an image?
No, it is an image, but it's not like the kind of, it's not a frame, I guess I should say. If they did make that a frame, you would be able to. But Jenna wants to show you guys really quickly where to get all of our logos at. Okay.
Yeah, you-
I know a lot of you guys are asking about that.
Go to kw7h.com and then you go to agent resources, hover over that. And then you go down, there's a tab called office logos. And then here are all of our different colors of our KW7 Hills logos. And you can just kind of,
Is that because it's transparent, the gray?
yes.
Yeah. The gray is not full. Right, for the saving.
Or copy, you can copy them too, and just paste them right in to
Now,
Canva.
when you click on more, click on more.
Oh, it takes you to a Google Drive of like probably
Just more.
just more of them.
Okay, so now that we have our logo saved, we're gonna jump back into our graphic in Canva. And Jenna is going to upload it into here.
Or what you can do is you can take it, oh,
That's it.
you can take it from your recently downloaded up here. Oh, it's not. Oh, it did work.
Go Canva.
And then you can drag it. Are you sure? That doesn't make sense to me at all.
I'll explain why that doesn't make sense. So she's curious as to why we can't just drag the logo on top of there like we did with those photos. That is because those are called frames. Just like what we learned over here under elements, a frame is a blank thing that we can drop images in to fill the shape of that frame, right? The star that we did. Okay. The logo does not live in a frame. That is just a plain image sitting on top of another plain image. So therefore, just like in a photo, you can't replace a frame that doesn't exist. So we have to erase that DVA and just go in and add this logo. Just click it.
It's not going to show up because I
Yeah.
white, but you get it, it's there.
The whole point was I want you guys to know how to upload images that you need into Canva that you don't already have. That's the whole purpose.
So these are not.
Not yet, anyway. You have the standard KW ones, but the Seven Hills specific ones aren't yet.
So, Peyton, I have it in there, I'll run it by.
Oh,
Then I'm gonna post on social media, but
well, it's on your other image. If you just uploaded it onto there, you should be able to go into your uploads on the left. It's on. But what were you last at? So, and then our first event at KW. No, so apps is what took you to that KW. Remember, we were on the flip of the screen. So you can click all listings. This is just to show you that you list all the numbers. So if you want to do like you know the conference. What's the flyers there? Oh, flyers. Okay, so like, there's. Maybe want to use some of your details for that, right? This is just so you can quickly get started. And then we talked about how to upload it. That's where we are. That's fine. So you just go up to upload files. Go ahead up here, search for logo. I know you have a little bit. Not search, but type it. That's how you can take a file with your computer and put it on your drive. Or backspace the text and then retype it.
so I saw myself somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
The profile.
Yes. Thank you.
I had to download mine.
I want you to.
I'm in this one, but I can go into my other one.
I just need to see your KW.
Oh, that's it. That's the one. Just, well, you just said.
Can you drag it over a little bit?
That?
No.
Yeah, you just put it in there.
I did not.
Oh, you just clicked it.
Yes.
And it automatically. do it.
Well, I wanted,
You wanted to what?
I just wanted to show you that it is in there.
Oh, it is in there, okay. Got it.
Okay.
Can I remove it because that color is not good and replace it with another one?
In command. Yes. A couple other things. Okay, so one, let's say that we're done with this slide. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Everyone's on different pages. I know how you all roll. But so now, let's say we need to print this. Okay, printing and downloading are similar. But this part, you just want to know what you're doing, what you're saving and how. Okay. So I want to print this flyer for my open house that I have on Sunday. This is how you're going to do that, to print it. So we're going to share it. Share is in the top right-hand corner of all of your screens. And then there's a whole lot of stuff on here. So while we're on the screen, I think this is important for you all to know. This is how you can share designs. So Emily, you're co-listing that with Chad. Maybe he has some editing feedback about the flyer. Maybe you share this design with Chad directly. For my people that are on Brian's team, maybe Brian wants you guys to all have specific graphics that you all use. Or you want to share with Michelle a flyer for an open house that you originally were going to do Mary, but now she's going to cover it, right? You would go ahead and send her the design this way. Okay, so this is how you can quickly share things with people. You guys more than likely will never use it. Just being real. So do with that what you will, but go ahead and look back.
Can I say something else?
Yeah.
Also, when you share something to someone, you can choose whether they can edit, comment, view. So if you want to share like something with someone, but you don't want them to edit it at all, like you can just do view only. And they can't edit anything on it. They can just look at it.
Wait, hold back. So you can.
You can share it with their email. Yeah. And then you make sure that they can't edit it. But yeah.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and click back on share design. And then you guys notice down at the bottom, there's a bunch of different things up there, but if you really want to just be focused on the download button, that should be the top left button at the bottom of that box. Mary, do you see that? Yeah. We're all downloaded. I know. Love that. You're doing great. You, girl, you're flying ahead.
Yeah. But it also kind of depends on what format you're downloading it with.
Yeah. Like if you wanted it in
Yeah. But there's like a PDF. There's like PDF print is what I normally print with. Yeah. You're getting ahead of yourself, Mary. It's okay. You want to teach next month?
All right, so remember, this is for an open house. Okay, you don't want to print a picture for an open house. We want to print a PDF document, PDF print, best for printing. So I'm going to click where it says PNG up at the top, or JPEG, or MP4 video. We're going to change it to PDF print. Did you do that from share?
Share, download. Yep, and then you click that and there should be a drop down. and you'll see the PDF print.
But if I'm sharing.
I usually do PDF print. Yeah.
If I'm sharing this on social media. Just check it out, but I see it. You do a PDF.
Yes. So if you make a fun little video or a fun little post and you want that, you're not printing it out. Yeah.
You guys are so smart. I didn't know that. I don't know. I don't know. This is
We downloaded this. Okay, so we downloaded it, but then yes, for those of you that want this to be an image, now something to be mindful of, Emily, I think you use the same template, is things can get a little funky because this is technically designed to be made into a flyer, right? So the formatting on social media might not be ideal when you turn this into an image. Now that's not always. Sometimes it looks. We're gonna try. Yeah, sometimes it looks perfect. I do it all the time. But just so you know, just paste. But if it's like, oh no, I didn't want to make this into a PDF, you're just gonna go up to share again, just like Jenna just did. Hit that download button, toggle to whatever you need up there, and then hit down. That's why this computer's so cool. So now it's saved into your computer files. So now you'll go to your respected social media platform, however you do that. Upload, add image, video, the verbiage that they use, and it should be in your most recent file.
So here's the image that I just downloaded.
But now notice here, notice the name of this image that's up here. It says copy of black frame coming soon flyer.
Right.
That's because we made an error and didn't change this. So now, a week from now, I'm like, oh yeah, I made that flyer. Let me post on social media.
Where would it be?
Confuses me, I don't know, because it's the name of copy black frame coming soon.
Yeah, you want to make sure.
That's just show, I lose stuff all the time because of that.
Here it is. We found it. It's happening. When you all go to my social media and see it.
Yeah. Everyone go like and comment.
Oh my gosh, it's Facebook.
Let me see, there's a couple other things.
I can't believe I made it our shirt day. I could have done it without.
Two other things. First thing, I want to show you guys how to do a QR code on here because I get more people asking me to do a QR code than ever. Two is going to be the answer to my people with dual Canva accounts. Okay, so to get a QR code, you don't need to go to another website. You can just go down again to your apps section on the left of your design.
Apps.
Yep.
And then
They just type
in QR code into the search bar.
And then wait, because you're going to have millions pop up.
I like this first one.
Some of them cost money, so yes, that's the one to use.
So you just click that,
Keep this up so they can see what that looks like.
and then it will bring you to a page, like the home page of the app on the side, and then you're going to click open.
Is that meaning that it's creating a QR code of that image?
No. So it's if you want like a QR code to like your website or a survey or your social media or whatever, you can add that to the flyer so that when people see the flyer hanging up somewhere, they can scan it.
But then how are you associating that?
So when you press open,
Yeah.
and it has a space for a URL.
Okay.
So let's say I want to put in the link to our homepage or the MLS listing. So let's say for this purpose, I'll put the link up to the homepage.
Okay.
So I copy the link from the homepage, I go back to Canva, and then I paste it into the URL, and then I press generate code, and it'll generate that QR code right on your flyer. And then you can resize it, you can shrink it if you want it smaller, put it in the corner there. So that when you scan it with your phone, it'll send you to that URL that you pasted in there. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I've done that before with like surveys and stuff. You turn it into a link.
That's a very good idea.
Always have something scannable. Because like, and I tell people that on social media, I see so many flyers like this on social media with QR codes. But most people don't know how to get to something that's on their phone to there. I mean, like if I see a QR code on my Facebook page, I have no idea how to go to that website. Also though, if I just see a flyer and I see this website down here, are you guys going and typing in that website?
Yeah.
No, never. So for handouts like this, have something where they can quickly scan and get the information ASAP. Something on social media, have a quick hyperlink that they can click within the caption. Easy one is going to your KW website, typing in the address, pasting that into there. Because the second they scroll past this and they're like, oh, 1315, I'm going to Google it, I'm going to go to Zillow, you lost. I don't even remember your name. Yeah.
So, okay, can I just ask real quick? When you're saying, so in this example, your suggestion is to have a link to like the MLS and not like a questionnaire, or what are you saying?
I think
your link should be more like your website.
Your website. Or a form. A website or a form. Specifically your KW website or a form. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And can we, I guess my question is, can we create that contact sheet in Canva and create a URL from that? No.
You can, but it's going to be a lot more complicated than you want it to be. It doesn't need yeah. Multiple. Google Forms. Your command website has a landing page specifically for filling in their contact information and get that going right to your contacts. Canva, it would be a little more like you using a program like Zapier, which is going to set up automations and send submissions into Canva to trigger into command to then trigger to create a contact. That's a lot. I think it can be done a lot quicker.
It's just a Google form.
Google form or your website.
Yeah, is
so
there?
yeah, there's a whole that's a whole other class is doing that, but you guys can quickly, my whole class would be on the pretty version of it all. You could just go into your website, click the About Me spot, and you will just copy that URL and that would be what you do. But yeah. As for those of you that have existing Canva Pro accounts, the way that works is now you can do a couple of things. So I think if you are someone that's been in Canva Pro for years, I have been, I'm not going to go and send all of my projects that I have in my old Canva account to my new KW Pro account. I don't need all of them in there at once. I've sent a couple, like 2 or 3 designs that I was actively working on in my old Canva Pro account to my new KW, just because I'm actively working on them. And if I need something, you're still going to have them in your old account.
You can close that account?
Correct. It's just
really?
It's just don't deactivate it. It's just going to be a free account. You're
Yeah.
just canceling your Pro membership on the other account.
Okay.
And then
That's probably the smartest one to do.
yes. And then as for canceling memberships, if it's a monthly subscription, you should be able to go online and cancel monthly subscription. If you paid a year for Canva, you will email Canva support, and they will work with you on reimbursing you for the remainder of the year. But it's not much of a me thing I can do. It's really Canva support that will assist with getting it transferred over.
Like reaching, I'm talking to somebody as opposed to.
Oh, don't you have a
going
monthly?
through
Just cancel it.
I know, but I was concerned, like I didn't know,
Oh.
you just answered,
Good.
like I didn't know if I lost all that stuff.
Okay, yeah, so no, you don't lose
Okay.
anything. You just lose the access to add a pro feature to it. But then that's when you would just share it with if you're gonna go edit,
Yeah,
you know?
Okay.
You're an
What I
excellent
just-
student.
What,
Yes,
but
you
what
are.
I just created, and then when you said quickly, like, get that, I added to my post, the MLS link called my website. So I'm gonna do it. But I didn't know how to do that.
So now someone has a spot to quickly access it and remember that it's associated with you.
But not only did you want
I even give you
So
a
did you just
whole,
put a link on the actual flyer?
in the comments, I just did comments, because I'm lazy, but.
I recommend always keeping it in the caption.
Okay.
You can put it on the
Oh,
flyer,
the caption.
but
Why
I
did you
think
this?
people need a spot to quickly click it.
You know what, let's do that. Just
In the comments, I don't ever look at anyone's comments, even if they have 100
So did you
comments, I
create
don't
a
click
QR code? You did.
No,
I know,
but I got the link.
on that.
it to put in the caption.
Caption of your post. Right.
What do you mean, what kind of drawing? Never, I have never. What kind of drawing? Oh. Oh. Not that I've heard. But try to avoid that. I wouldn't ever put anything unless it's like something that you have like in a buyer's packet, or I don't even know what you would include it in. I wouldn't connect financial things to a QR code. Yeah. Not that I've heard, but maybe, probably now that you said it, I'll see something.
Oh.
Other questions? Concerns?
You still do that Friday tech party.
Every week at 1, no one ever comes.
I think it's bad for that. I know that.
I'm here.
Is that when you come, if you could take your questions to resolve?
So fun. And then my one devil's advocate, I would say really try, now I don't know what you mean when you said your website link through the MLS. Was that the MLS link or your mlacemith.pw.com? Good, okay. Some people will post their MLS link, and that's great. If you're gonna post anything, include something that is your own like that. But the issue with the MLS link, I don't believe, now you guys can call me out, but I don't believe there's any way for them to actually contact you and get into conversation. Is that true? Oh,
Well,
like there's no contact form.
So what do? You put the link to the website.
Yep. So then when they click it, they're immediately on that listing. They immediately can tell you they're interested. They can immediately review all their info.
So this QR code, you can change that up to not just the website. Is that just?
Yes. Yep. Because preferably you would want to take them right to that listing. Because if it's just the home page of your website, then it's, well, there's too much for me to look around. How did I get here in the first place? Oh, McDonald's, you know? Just easy to get lost in the social media.
I was just wondering about all of you.
I create all sorts.
So would you
Like, do you, for your listing and buyer presentations, Do you use the same one for every single client?
No, I'm gonna have, well, these are all things.
Fun.
Restarting and doing all the things.
I think you don't want to get too QR code heavy.
I was gonna say that not everything needs a QR code.
Yeah, I like to think of QR codes for just quick use of things. Like what I could have done, and if I could redo these packets, I would. But like I would put on the front of this a QR code version of the same handout.
Or if I was giving this, if I was like posting this around or giving this around, do I think it needs a QR code? No, unless you have a sign up or something that goes along with it.
And
Yeah.
I see people have like on Facebook, and they have a fire like that, I'll have it on it. Well,
Exactly, and there are ways to do it, but no one has the time of day to
Yeah.
go.
Right.
Just especially in today's social media world, people scroll quick, attention, you have about 1 second to catch someone's eye. You need them to have something clickable that they can have an action item right away. If it's
Mhm.
something that's gonna take them longer than a minute, it's done. Longer than a minute would be typing in whatever this URL is here. Clickable things, clickable, quick, scannable. That's Canva.
Hey.
How did you say I got to this web, to this Canva, canva.kw.com?
Yes.
And it's on the front of the sheet.
Is it?
Everything's in that packet, everything we went over.
That's
That's what I do this for.
Yeah, so.
It'll be live on YouTube. Every single one of our trainings are available on YouTube to go back and watch it anytime, including this one. Everything we've talked about today has been recorded.
But also feel free to reach out to us.
Always.
Help.
Oh. Hang on, let me show you guys this. Because sometimes Jenna and I are busy gals, as some of you may know. So I want everyone to save Scott Leroy Marketing in their browser. Because if Jenna and I are busy and you have a Canva question or a tech question or a DocuSign question or a command question, Scott Leroy is working with us closely. Like I'm really much considering this is a we thing, not a them, it's a we. And they are going to be helpful basically 24/7 with all of this stuff. And they also offer weekly and daily trainings on multiple different topics. There's weekly Canva trainings, weekly DocuSign trainings.
We have a wallpaper.
It is 1074.
And
Where's the one?
I just wanted to mention that I saw the forewarn, so we might be doing that.
So what?
Forewarn with the Suzanne Health. It's like the thing where you can see who's calling you,
Oh, that's good.
so I guess they pay for it.
Good.
Exciting.
So once you're logged in, I'm up at Agent Resources, and you guys can go down into recorded training classes. Go over to Canva, and it's going to take you to their YouTube training all about Canva. There's lots of them. They do them monthly.
Database management.
They also do your social media for you. If you're like, did today, and you're like, nah, that's not going to be me, can't do it. Scott Leroy will do it for free for you.
For free.
Yes, it is a big feature to dive into. So scottleroymarketing.com. Password is 1074. No, it's you picking what you want posted. Now it's not going to be like a, don't forget to clean your gutters. It's like just listed, just so do for you. But they do also make tons of templates that they upload into the KW Canva template one. Yeah, database management, they'll send out newsletters for you, they'll do your marketing for you, they'll train you. whole lot. Endless.
So you just log in and say, I don't know.
Yeah, you just go to the agent resources part on the website, and there's like a little form that you fill out.
Oh, that's got.
This,
Or no, agent meeting also.
what you guys get, a text? When? Sunday? What did I say?
Oh, Sunday.
Well, everyone just keep that quiet.
That's so good.